Hello, every one of you who have Ascendant Sagittarius or Moon in Sagittarius, or if you're following the modern tropical astrology, this would be Capricorn. So Moon in Capricorn or Ascendant in Capricorn if you do the modern tropical astrology. Otherwise, I repeat, your rising sign, your ascendant should be Sagittarius. Or if you do not know the time of birth, then you can use your moon sign. So let's look what the year 2022 has for you. The main energies, of course, this will be quite descriptive so that you know what to expect from the year, but of course cannot be very detailed since everyone's horoscope is unique. So first of all, let's just repeat maybe that the main trends of the year may remain the same as in the year 2021, and this is because one of the most important rulers of change, Saturn, remains in Capricorn also in the year 2022. He moves only very shortly into Aquarius, but in general he is staying into sidereal Capricorn. With this, the topic of money, family roots, a communication with people, maybe even commerce, knowledge, awakening remain. These topics remain very important. Of course, your money, because Saturn is in your second house of money. Of course, family roots as well. Your ascendant remains also very, very important because if you remember on the 21st of December 2020, we had the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction. Here, your ascendant is involved. So if we're speaking about great consciousness arriving on Earth, in what way, we don't know. Part of this place, Jupiter, your ascendant ruler. So for you, awakening, knowledge, seeing the reality with different eyes remains very important. Your personal aims, personal perceptions, also this remain very important. So this is about the year 2022. Now, also, very good news for you because Jupiter was for approximately 1 year in your second house in sidereal Capricorn, but there he was not very strong because, you know, in Capricorn, obviously he's fallen. And also he was under the supervision of Saturn, if you want, which made him quite limited. And since this is your ascendant ruler, even though for sure you went through some financial changes in your the way what you want actually from the world, and also of course your contacts, your people that you communicate with, this all went is still undergoing change. But once Jupiter moved away from Capricorn, of course this is a start of a better time for you, approximately 1 year ahead, because end of November Jupiter moved into Aquarius. There he's placed better and not under the heavy restrictive influences of Saturn. So Jupiter in sidereal Aquarius will stay approximately until November 2022, and from there he's influencing your ascendant by sextile, influencing the descendant, where is the place of your relationship. So in this way he's much better placed, much more helpful. You must be feeling these energies already in a very helpful way. So this is something very important. When we look, of course, at the very important chart of the first appearance of the moon for the first month of Nisan, which is describing how the whole year ahead will look like. So we see that at the moment of the first of Nisan, which is describing our life ahead, we see exact conjunction between Mars and Saturn, and this happens in your second house. This would say that indeed finances would be very important. You will be very practical. You will need to make important decisions, and also You may need to be very wise to calculate 2 times, 3 times, to be very well, wise and patient, and not to make impulsive decisions. This is maybe the word. Then the first appearance of the moon in your fifth house shows, of course, importance on gains, indeed, communication with children, as well as creative knowledge, pleasure. Like you may have interest in developing talent or doing work of pleasure or craftsman's work, and gaining additional creative knowledge. This is also very important. Now, how exactly the changes financially, career-wise, happen, of course, we can only know if we know how, where your Saturn is placed, and many other details. Also, quite good for you is that Venus and Jupiter on this particular moment, which I described, are on your third house. And even the first appearance of Jupiter after he was invisible happens, I think, 8th of April. And his first appearance is also on your third house. This could be lucky in terms of communication, commerce, negotiations. So in this sense, this is good. Another good thing for you is that the eclipses of the year 2021, if the year 2021 did not affect you. This is very important because you're free from this impediment, which can be heavy, which can lock your luck temporarily, and so on. The eclipses of 2022 are happening on the axis of Libra, Aries. All 4 of them are happening on this axis, which would say that if we do not know, because depends on each and every horoscope, if your midheaven is passing through the 11th and 5th houses, you may experience these influences, which will bring mainly changes of your plans, of your social circle. Could be that they influence temporary, again, finances, like closing one door to open another. In any case, this may bring some modifications in your finances, like movements. One door can close another. In any case, it may be quite busy there because also of the presence of Mars there. But could be that you're totally not afflicted by these eclipses, because I'm saying this in case of your midheaven is passing through the 11th and 5th houses. But even then, the nature of these houses is good, so I do not expect heavy affliction. Anyhow, around the timing of the eclipses, which will be, let me see them once again. I keep forgetting the exact dates of the eclipses, but so the first one is on the 30th of April, means 5 days before, and then until end of May, because this includes the second eclipse. Do not important initiatives, like be a little bit less active. Just try to be on the safe side. Then you have 25th October, it means 5 days before, minimum until mid-November. You have the same situation, 2 eclipses, when you may need to be a bit more well, not risk-taking, not doing important initiatives, and so. But in any case, even if the trend of the year remain as in the 2021, it will be luckier for you because of the presence of Jupiter and his movements into Aquarius. This is very important. You will see how, in what better way this will influence your life. So, hope this was useful. See you soon, and all the best in the coming year.